Live reaction to, no? Just wait. Hi everyone, welcome back. We are finally diving into the second season of Drag Race Philippines. And tonight we're going to be discussing the runways that's coming down on the very first episode. And we're gonna see if it's pakak or lagapak. So kung ready na kayo, ready na ako. Also, as you can see, ako ay nasa bakasyon. So, ngayong week na ito yung release ng premiere. Pero ayokong regret na hindi mag-upload ng video. So, hopefully, okay lang sa inyo na OFFGINA ako ngayon na nagre-review. Okay lang. We're gonna have a really good time together. And I cannot wait to see these runways. I'm so excited. And finally, I want to do a huge thank you and a shout out to Karvik. Karvik is an amazing graphic artist designer, and he's actually responsible for the sequence when you first see on Drag Race Philippines. And he's reached out to me and sponsored our pakak and lagapak artwork. And so I'm very excited to use it for the very first runway for this episode. So thank you, Karvik. Make sure you follow them on Instagram, and the link will be available right below. So make sure you shout them out and give them a follow. So I actually had to switch cameras and film this on my computer camera because it was giving me problems playing the episode. So now I have played the episode on my phone and it's working perfectly, and now we can really get into it. But first, let's get into the first 10 minutes of what I just saw. 6 queens first enter. They're doing a double premiere, which I love because it gives us more time to get to know the queens, which I absolutely think that that's super fair and super awesome. So we have first Arizona Brandy, very branded with her alak, her liquor as her IV, because that's her brand. And then we have Matilda looking really great in this like layered of ruffly coat and corset, which she looks beautiful. And then we have Miss Tiny Deluxe, who somebody was like, oh, Kenny Muse? Which I saw the reference, but the fashion is very cute, girl. So I love that, and I love the little bag as well. And now we have Captivating Cat Cat. I really love the look with the red hair and the blue cat suit. I can see her nipples. Oh my god, rated R. But also she has a branding, which is Shark. So I just kind of want to know, like, Shark is usually like bad. So is she like the contrabida of the season? Time will tell. And then we have Miss Nicole Pardo, who came all the way from Cebu to compete, representing Bisaya. So very amazing. And somebody clocked her non-lace wig. I think it was Tiny. Shady. You know, some people can rock a non-lace wig, I think. And finally, we have the gorgeous Miss Jade So, who, by the way, I just can't. She's such a character already that I'm like captivated by her. Like, we'll just see how all of these personalities mesh together as one and see what kind of drama ensues, which is probably the thing that I'm most looking forward to. I can't quite get to the runway yet without actually talking about the budget this season, which Mama Pao actually mentioned. They got funding, and you can tell this workroom is amazing. It is expanded, it's got layers, dimensions, and plus they are sponsored by Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is amazing. Anastasia is really good makeup, and I love that. So yeah. And last but not least, the winner will receive 1 million pesos, which is a lot of money. So to all these little ladies, good luck and don't fuck it up. Oh my god, I can't get to the runway just yet without talking about the mini challenge. And I'll probably talk about the maxi challenge. I'll probably talk about the entire episode. But a tarantula on your face and posed while you fear something crawling all over your face. Listen, I'm not very much scared of little spiders, but a tarantula, I wouldn't even know what like that feeling would be like, and I wouldn't even know the emotions that would carry throughout the episode of me just trying to shoot that photo shoot. And but all of them did really well, and I actually agree. I think Matilda had the best interaction, emotion, and feelings that showed through the photo with the spider, with the tarantula. So her winning the mini challenge is very much within my fantasy. So congratulations, Miss Matil. Okay, I said I was gonna talk about the entire episode, but I'm trying to make snippets so that this is not gonna be a super long video because we gotta get to the fashion. But before that, a girl group challenge. Oh my god. So I obviously did very well on season 1 of our girl group. I was the winner. Thank you very much. But on All Stars, since it wasn't a lip sync, I was the loser because I went home that episode. So this is giving me trigger 1000%. But we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about the girls, and they killed it. They were really awesome. They're all very competitive and they're all very shady in the confessional, but it wouldn't make for good TV if they weren't, right? Second, everybody is so horny for Moves, or whatever his name is, the producer. Like every single one's sweat is so wet for Moves. Oh my god. Mga dolls naman, calm down lang. So we go back to the main stage for the choreography, and you know what? Every Filipino will tell you that they are a dancer and a choreographer, and it is true. Not all of us are singers, obviously, Henry Cavill, but it's always so many cooks in the kitchen when this happens, and there's always so many different ideas and such. And so I'm excited to see what happens during Elimination Day for the final product of this girl group. So let's get right back into watching, and then I'll tell you more. One more thing I want to say before the fashions. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get there. But there's a conversation between Miss Kat Kat and Miss Jade So about being trans, and the question was, when did you decide or think? And I think it's really important to note that they said it was just how they felt. Even from a very young age, they felt like they are women. And so I think the question would be then, when do you start to change so that you can present yourself how you feel on the inside? And they talk about acceptance and the importance of raising awareness, because a lot of our trans brothers and sisters and our non-binary siblings are getting most of the hate and the attacks, and we as an LGBTQIA+ community need to support each other. And the bigger we are, the louder we are, and the more we come together, the bigger the awareness and the bigger the power. And hopefully, like Miss Jade So said, it's not about being tolerated, it's about being accepted, and we're fighting more and more. I feel like as we move 2 steps forward, we move 10 steps back, and it's happening more and more and more frequently. And so this conversation is so important, especially for the youth out there that's coming to terms with their identity and finding inspiration in this, and knowing that they can be exactly who they are as people, but also know that we will continue to fight. The older generation, the new generation will fight for the youth to belong and to be accepted. So thank you for this conversation, Drag Race Philippines. This was really important. To top off the amazing conversation about being trans between Kat Kat and Jade So, we have 2 amazing trans women that are our judges here for Drag Race Philippines. I say are because like I'm Filipino and I feel like I'm part of the family, and I really truly love that we have Drag Race Philippines. I mean, who would have thought? So this is just really incredible overall. And can we talk about Mama Pao? She looks incredible in this very first episode. I love how regal she is. Her hair is fabulous. Love the jewelry, love the gown. And so I just want to say, I'm really excited for Drag Race Philippines Season 2. And if I shut the fuck up, I will be really excited to show you what's pakak or lagapak for the runway of the very first episode of Drag Race Philippines Season number 2. Oh my god, Boogs Pack Girls, ang galing! It was so good. I told you guys that the girl group challenge is the one that I'm always looking forward to in all of the seasons of Drag Race, every franchise. So this was such a treat. It's gonna be so hard to figure out who goes home because they all had incredible performances. So How are they gonna judge this? I'm very curious. And we're finally getting into the runway for the first episode of Drag Race Philippines Season 2, and category is Feather You Like It or Not. So here's what I'm looking for. For pakak or lagapak, your feathers should have volume, should have dimension, it should have point of view, it should have your personality, it should have colors, so it should have everything and more, because this is the first time we're seeing you girls, and first impressions are always best impressions. So let's do it. Is it pakak or lagapak? Okay, up first we have Matilda in this dark angel Victoria's Secret runway with the big ass wings. This is my face when I first saw it. And I said, I love this so much. The hair with the devil horns, the wings that are so expansive, the feathers is going in one way and down the other, the silhouette of the dress, the ripped up tights, the boots, the choker, the earrings, the face, the everything. This is pak na pak. We're not even there yet. I'm already starting that. So this is pakak 1000%. I mean, look at the material. It is truly incredible. Up next, we have captivating Cat in this white feather cape. She said the inspiration was Ugly Duckling. I wish it was a brown cape, diba? Kasi Ugly Duckling. Tapos, it's gonna turn around and blossom into a pretty swan, which she is. She looks really beautiful in this reveal, representing the trans flag and the trans colors. I love this representation. I love this look. Yes, it's a corset. What is it called again? If I don't even remember what it's called, why am I even judging, right? I love how sexy it is. I love all the colors, obviously. I love the feathers. I love that there's even like a little silhouette birds right here. I love the necklace. I think that it's gorgeous. I love the hair. It's very beautiful, and I think that it's the perfect volume, and I like that she slicked it back, because then we can see all of her shape. And I love the little feathers in the back, but overall, this is a pakak for captivating Cat. Up next on the runway, we have Miss Tiny Deluxe, and she is inspired by the chickens, the roosters in the morning, where she is being screamed at because she said her tatay screams at her all the time. But I do love the roosters that's right here on the headpiece. I love the silhouette of this. I think it's really smart to have so many feathers here, be naked here, and then have this short silhouette, be naked on the legs, and then have it at the ankles. And I think that she looks really cool. I love the styling of it. The only thing that I would say is I would change the shoes for this, because I feel like I needed a little bit more substance in the shoe, because there is such power in this outfit. So a strappy stiletto is not really what I would have chosen, but that's, you know, me. I think I would have loved like a boot with a 6 stiletto and like a pointed toe, and so the feather sort of comes down to it, looking like it's all one shoe rather than the break between like where his skin shows on the strappies and where the feathers are. But that's it, very minor. You guys know I love shoes, so I can talk about shoes whenever I want, okay? So this is a pakak for me for Miss Tiny Deluxe. Up next, we have Miss Nicole Pardo representing Bisaya in this very colorful outfit, which represents the beautiful colors of Cebu. She looks beautiful. I love the sleek hair with all of the three-dimensional aspect of what's going on. I think it really helps make the outfit stand out, so you're not looking at too many things. And I think black hair works really well with this because she's so colorful. I do love the gold underneath all the colorful feathers. But speaking of feathers, what I would say is the feathers is a little matigas. Matigas is hard. So when you were shaking, I wish they were softer, so that they would really shake while you were shaking. So to give us that experience of feather, because I felt like this one was just a little stiff. And I feel like maybe it could have had more layers. It looks like they're just singular layers to make the circles or the items of the feathers, but I could be wrong. I'm looking at it very small, but I wish that they were softer and more volume and more feathers, but otherwise you look really beautiful. And the one thing I would commend too is that you style beautifully. You know when to add and when to remove, and I think that this was very well styled. It was very clean, effortless, you know, and effortless is really important in presenting something visual because it just looks really, really beautiful. But I'm gonna have to give this a soft lagapak kasi ang tigas ng feathers, hindi nag-move, at saka gusto ko ng more volume. So, just soft though, kasi talagang it's beautiful still. Please don't get me wrong, I still love it. Up next on the runway, we have Arizona Brandy giving you her signature color of orange, and the look was inspired by Dreamcatcher. Now, she looks pretty. I love the shape of the dress. I think her waist is cinched. I love the headpiece. It could have been a little bit better, so you're really catching all the dreams. But I would say though, it needed more feathers, especially on the bottom. It sort of felt like you used so much on top and forgot the bottom. And speaking of the bottom, I think it could have had maybe a train, or it could have been a little bit longer. Because when you stand up straight, it's a little bit short. And I like when gowns in the front of the fabric graces the floor. I think it's a little bit more sophisticated and it looks more finished. But I will say she looks beautiful, and orange is definitely her color. But I'm gonna have to give this a soft lagapak. Soft lang, pero talagang missing a few things. Pero overall, talagang hindi siya bad. Pero because I had more feedback than normal, I'm gonna have to give it a soft lagapak. This, oh my god, I'm so emotional. Miss Jade So and Ibong Idarna inspiration. It is so gorgeous. I don't know that if I've ever been this emotional seeing a runway on Drag Race, but this is so beautiful. It is so powerful, it is magnetic, it is captivating. I have like goosebumps. My hair, the hair is raised. Nakikita niyo ba yon? Look at the hair. Miss Jade So, this is an incredible outfit. It is truly one of the best I have seen. This is what I'm talking about volume, dimension, point of view. Wow, Miss Jade So, truly, truly, truly remarkable. On the very first look that you're walking down the main stage. Wow. Incredible. I love it. I truly love that runway. Feathers are amazing. Please don't Google all my feather looks because I have had some lagapak feather looks. But we're gonna get the top pakak of the week to Miss Jade So. Looking incredible as the Ibong Idarna. And the makeup, the concept, the execution, the power, the volume, the colors, the everything. It really deserves our top pakak, pak na pak look for this episode. So congratulations, Miss Jade So. You were amazing. Okay, so now the judging has ended, and the winner is Arizona Brandy, who I gave a soft I mean, what do I know, right? I'm just judging these based off of what I'm seeing, but she did do really well on the girl group challenge. She was so much energy and so much fun to watch, and you just like saw so much of her personality. Her lyrics were really good. So congratulations, Arizona Brandy, from winning. And I'm sorry for giving you a soft lagapak. Yung opinion ko lang yun. It's not important, but congratulations. I truly mean that. And you were really, really, really entertaining during the Pack Girls performance of Boogsh. And you know, it was really emotional, especially for hearing Tiny, because I liked her outfit. I thought that it was strong. and I liked her performance. I thought that her voice was really strong, and so I feel bad for her being in the bottom two, and I feel bad for Nicole for being on the bottom two, because she really did give a really good performance, and I thought it was clean, and her outfit is good. I also gave it a little soft lagapak, only because of the reasons I've already said. But you know, every single episode there's somebody who's going to be on the bottom to go home, and then there's gonna be a winner. So this is just the way that Drag Race works. And so now I'm gonna watch the lip sync and finish this video off.
Ladies, I've made my decision. Tiny Deluxe, Shantae Stay. Oh my God! Thank you po! Oh my God!
She really fought.
Boss, I'm not done.
She really fought for that lip sync. Oh my God.
Nicole Pardo,
Nicole Pardo.
our beautiful queen from the South. You represented Cebu with flying colors and made the Drag Race Philippines stage your own. Now, take a bow. Because the world knows who Nicole Pardo is.
Napakasad.
Daghang salamat! Viva! Viva! Viva!
Before I sashay away, I would like to thank everyone. I promise that I'm gonna represent Cebu the best way again, and I hope that all of my fellow Bisaya and Cebuanos, I hope that I made you proud. This is just the stepping stone of all of my fellow Cebu drag artists. Thank you from the bottom of my Cebuana heart.
Thank you, Nicole Pardo.
And that's it for this episode. Please tune in again next week for episode 2 of Pakak or Lagapak for season 2 of Drag Race Philippines. Until next time, please go watch my other videos. Check out Carvic for our new animation. And if you disagree with me, fight me in the comments. I love you guys so much, and mabuhay and salamat. Mwah. And remember to always celebrate your life, because life is a celebration. Sige na! Goodbye!